Hey everybody, welcome back. These are some bullies that got a healthy dose of petty revenge.
This is one of the worst things somebody's probably ever done to me while street performing. So this kind of stuff happens here and there, so I usually just keep playing through it, but after what's about to happen, I had to stop. This was also the last song of the night, and side note, I do this to see people happy, so please don't harass the person in this video.
Bro, she's back. What the actual hell? Steals money out of the bucket? Wow. Oh, I appreciate that everyone's helping you out, though. That's good. That's good. That makes me happy. What kind of delinquent does that to someone just minding their business? This is the psychology of bullies that I literally don't understand. Why do you want to terrorize people? Honestly, I think it shows that the bullies are a little bit of a menace to society. Like, maybe not so far as to go that they would commit a crime, but like, I will never understand people who have so much hatred in their hearts for someone who's never done a thing to them. Oh God, please tell me they found her. Please tell me you're pressing charges!
This is an update to the Shantae Heard piano incident. So to answer the question I've been asked the most, have I pressed charges? Yes, I have pressed charges.
Thank the Lord.
All right, secondly, this is the DMs that me and her exchanged on Instagram. This is part one. You are welcome to pause and read through it. Basically, she just says that she's sorry and that she didn't steal any money. And honestly, the apology wasn't too bad for me. So I said, yeah, hey, I accept your apology. But again, I still do not condone any harassment. And I definitely want everybody to stop harassing her family because they had nothing to do with this. And here's part two of that DM conversation. You guys can pause and read it. And so this is my response to her saying she didn't take any money. I believe that she did, but I'm not 100% sure because the video is unclear and I didn't get a clear view of it in person. So you guys had to be the judge of that. And so the plan moving forward, firstly, I would just like to say thank you to everybody who's followed, shared, reposted, liked, commented, everything that's happened since that video has been posted.
Oh,
it's
what
just
a
been
lovely human.
Crazy the past couple of days. And I'm so grateful to all the generous people that tip me on Venmo. I cannot thank you guys enough. I'll be using that money to invest in a new piano stand and a piano and also some content creation tools.
If you can maybe find his Venmo, Timothy, can put it up on the screen. This guy is so nice. Like, what a gem of a human being. It just makes it even sadder to see this happen to someone just like so nice, who didn't want the same thing to happen to this person who very clearly disrespected him and bullied him in public. Unfortunately, the internet had other plans.
So we have an update for you on the video of the woman who smashed this street performer's piano and stole money out of his tip jar. Her name is Shantae Heard. He is pressing charges, and the apology that she put on Facebook is pretty weak. So not only did she, while playing the piano, she also has a record, Miss Shantae Heard, who is theft and lost property. Dude. She stole somebody's things, and she also has felonies for financial transaction fraud. That is a felony. And for everyone asking, this man, Andrew, which it happened to, he did in fact press charges against her. She actually reached out to him to apologize, but mainly just to have the video taken down because people were harassing her family.
Wow.
I'll go ahead and move out of the way. You guys can pause to read this. This is also her apology that she put on Facebook. I'll move out of the way so you guys can read this, but it's actually pretty weak.
Public service announcement. I'm sorry for everyone that has seen the viral video. Okay, are we not sorry for the person that we bullied? I have took accountability for my actions. I know it was wrong and ignorant of me, but please keep my family out of it. Y'all's problem with me is not my family. You don't get anything out of texting them or me. I've already apologized to the person. We have talked. Everything is good. No, I didn't steal any money and I didn't break the piano. I'm a human just like you. Everyone has made mistakes. Nobody is perfect. Again, I'm sorry for my actions. I mean, Yeah, nobody's perfect. Like, people make mistakes, but this was like a deliberate, like, really mean thing to do. It wasn't like a mistake. Like, you made that choice, babes. This wasn't like an accident. You did it not once, but twice. And it seems you have a record of doing this as well. I've seen worse downtown.
Oh, there's people that are out here doing way worse things. You should be grateful I wasn't worse.
Are we for real? The person I apologized to accepted my apology. I honestly don't accept your apology. And we had a whole good conversation on the phone, and that's all that matters. You people are nasty. The way y'all are texting me and my family and making fake pages, y'all don't get nothing out of that. Stay blessed. It goes without saying, let's leave the family out of this, all right? The internet does its thing. It's not her family's fault, okay? But remember what I said about bullies just like not really having any regard for like societal norms? Like, I genuinely feel like that kind of behavior is a sign that you're kind of a criminal. Like, I mean, you are committing crimes by harassing other people for no reason whatsoever.
Y'all, I have wonderful news. The girl that was mean to me in high school married someone ugly. And she herself has also gotten ugly.
Yeah! Yes, babes, yes! We don't like making fun of the way that people look. Not my style. But remember how I told you that the best revenge is success? Listen. We don't like to admit that we're happy about these things. But we are. Come on, be honest with yourself. I'm honest with myself.
The girl that was mean to me in high school married someone ugly. And she
Mine's a TikTok influencer, and everyone just, like, seems to love her. And my roommate sent me one of her videos today, and I said, never again, please.
Ooh. Well, if I know the internet, the truth always comes out, babes. It always comes out. If there's any truth to come out, it will.
Married someone ugly.
The girl from middle school that logged into my best friend's Facebook account to message me as my friend saying that she hates me and I'm a horrible friend, and also told that friend's father that I was putting things in their home up my... is now a fashion model and an Instagram influencer and is now friends with a bunch of people I know.
Oh, that's fun. Oh, okay. Well, I mean, again, the truth always comes out. That must suck, right? To know that the people that, like, did you dirty are doing well in life. It's just, like any influencer, there will be a time where everybody hates her. Like, it's just a matter of time. Just to make you feel better, there will be a time. Mine went to jail. I got my 6th grade bully fired and his girlfriend to break up with him. Ooh, do tell, babes. When I was in 6th grade, I was being bullied by this boy in my grade. We'll call him Tom. He bullied me every day, especially during PE class. I remember thinking about how I was going to enact my revenge on him someday. Mark my words! Well, fast forward to 10 years later, I'm working at a popular lunch spot and my manager asked me about hiring this new guy named Tom. I knew it was him and I gave him a bad recommendation, but that wasn't the end of it because he still got hired. I found out that Tom had a girlfriend who he was trying to keep a secret. I wonder why. Anyways, one of my coworkers who happens to be the niece of the owner tells me she has a big crush on Tom and they had cake days the other night. I say to her, that's crazy. Did you know about his girlfriend? To say she was shocked was an understatement. My coworker immediately asked me for the girlfriend's Facebook information, which I eagerly gave to her. She writes up a beautiful Facebook message to Tom's girlfriend, telling her everything that had happened between them the night before. And then after that, she goes home and tells the owner about what a slimeball Tom truly was. Tom got fired a week later and his girlfriend broke up with him. See, to me, this is just like, you didn't go really necessarily out of your way. The bully just proved to be a crappy person again and again, and you simply made that known. I like it. I like it. Bro thinks I'm his friend.
Hey, Nico. Thank you for posting the evidence of you cheating on your geography test on TikTok.
Oh!
You know what's actually worse than the cheating is the fact that you copied down all the right answers to the wrong test. Did you not know that your teacher made 2 separate exams? You will be receiving a pass to my office tomorrow.
Does anyone feel like you're just kind of at the back of the class and you're like, everybody's just kind of snickering? Middle school tyrant finds out no one likes her. At my middle school, we had a vice principal who fancied herself a dictator. Any
Tiny bit of power.
she got was an issue. But I was a middle schooler at the time and a good kid, not often in trouble, so I didn't cross her path until 8th grade. Her friend was a bus driver named Pat. For 6th and 7th grade years, we had an awesome bus driver. He was nice to the kids, let us put the windows down when the Georgia heat got too much, etc. But he retired, and the bus driver we got was an extremely angry, middle-aged woman named Pat, who did not like children and made that clear every day. If you don't like children, why are you working with children?
The windows stay up or we go back to the school.
She would yell as she only had one fan blowing in her face on a 100+ degree school bus. Ostensibly, this was to keep us from throwing things out of the bus that was never an issue before or after. Oh, okay. The real reason was that before the bus driver could leave the bus at the end of the day, all the windows had to be back up and locked, so this saved her effort. So she'd rather just let you bake in the heat than to put up some windows. My bus stop was the first she drove by, but the last to pick up, and had been that way for years. Pat changed this and decided she only wanted to stop on the first pass by and kept threatening to leave the kids in my neighborhood if we made her stop twice. I first got on the Karen VP's radar because Pat left me on the side of a very busy road one morning. I'm sorry, what? Pat is leaving children on the side of the road. She could have stopped but wagged her finger at me as she drove away and left me. I flipped off the kids laughing at me out of the back window, but the bus driver Pat thought I was flipping her off. I didn't get suspended because she left me with no way to get to school on the side of an extremely busy road, and my mom threatened to sue if it happened again.
How dare you flip me off, small child that I just left on the side of the road.
And you didn't even flip her off. That is an appropriate response to someone that just leaves you on the side of the road. That's the least you can do, really. But after that, they had it out for me. Pat tried several times to get me on anything. She even coached a kid to say I bullied him. But when the real principal brought in the kid, he said, "No, OP's my friend. It was those other kids and a bunch of other little stuff. Anything to get me in trouble." So the petty revenge comes in here. I was doing my best to make the bus driver's life hell in little passive-aggressive ways, as you should, babe. She got annoyed at anything, so it was easy. But Karen was harder to do anything to. After fighting with the bus driver and the assistant principal for most of the year, revenge came in the form of a police fundraiser. They were advertising it on the local TV news and local radio stations. If you put someone up for arrest, the cops would show up and throw someone in handcuffs and put them in jail until they could call a few people and fundraise the bail. Oh, I know where this is going. Did no one fundraise her bail? Was she stuck in there? Oh no, in the fake jail. Oh, that's gotta hurt. The person who set up the arrest had to pay like $10, but worth it. My mom, after being annoyed by Pat and Karen all the year, put Karen, the assistant principal, up for arrest. The cop showed up and took her to the room where she could call her friends and raise the money for her to go. The idea was that mom was gonna keep having her arrested as long as she could. Except no one would give her the bail money. Not even for a charity! Oh, that's gotta hurt! Oh, wow, that stings. How are you not embarrassed? That is so embarrassing. So she ended up missing most of the day sitting in the police precinct trying to get anyone to put up enough money for her to leave. Wow. Eventually the cops told my mom they had to let her go because it had gone on too long. She was the only one who didn't raise the bail money that day. Letting her know exactly how much she meant to everyone at the school felt great. I had a friend who heard her complaining about it later that day. She called the principal, who did donate some, but the other teachers gave nothing and none of her friends would help out. She apparently thought one of the teachers put her up for it. I love how she has so many enemies that she actually doesn't know who could have possibly done this to her. It's so minor and petty, it almost doesn't count. But when I left the school at the end of the year, my mom went up and asked her, "How was jail?" Before we walked away for the last time. First time I ever heard a sound from a human. Oh, goody, 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 goody. Ree from who? Ree from her?
He's not gonna cry the whole time.
What can I put you on the next slide? What can I put you on the next slide? No, I can't. I'll have to What's your name? Tabitha 9766. Thank you, Tabitha. You may not have a job tomorrow. I want the clean room. No, I can't. I can't, Tabitha. I have to. I apologize. Please, no. I apologize. All right. I apologize. I have to be in this place. Okay?
Why do the apologies only come when there's consequences? We only seem to apologize when something bad happens to us. Let me be honest, you're not sorry, and that's why you got a dose of petty revenge. Subscribe